Are you familiar with the term old soul? Some people speculate that there are 10 to 15% of the population consisting of old souls. In essence, it describes someone who thinks and acts like they are significantly older than they are. Old souls exhibit the knowledge and wisdom of their age, as well as strong sense of inner worth. They are frequently perplexed by the things that their peers value, and they do not have the same sense of what is fun. Old souls skillfully project the impression of having an experience that they do not have. Do you want to know if you're one of them? Then stick with me until the end to find out the 13 signs that you are an old soul. Welcome to Thrivetastic. If you're new here, why not hit that subscribe button and join our community? And as always guys, give this video a thumbs up for that YouTube algorithm. 1. You have a feeling about what works. Old souls appear to know instinctively what works and what doesn't. This does not imply that you believe you're always correct. Rather, you're open to new ideas. But you've learned to trust your instincts. You frequently have the feeling that you just know what the best thing to do is. Even if you can't explain it logically, you have a gut sense about how things will turn out. You also tend to remain with what has worked in the past and are hesitant to adopt new habits or technology even if they are meant to be better. 2. The classics hold your interest. You appreciate history and culture and are drawn to classical literature and music because of what they convey about the nature of humanity. You have a deep appreciation for the arts of the past. This can mean that you appear to be out of touch with your peers' hobbies and likes, and they may regard you as odd. You're fascinated by past classical art genres. While some are listening to EDM or hip-hop, you would enjoy some good old-fashioned rock and roll. You probably skip over the latest hit TV show in favor of an old classic film. 3. You tend to be a homebody. Old souls appreciate the comfort and peace of home. They take delight in their own thoughts and may entertain themselves. If you spend as much time as possible at home, you're unquestionably an old soul. You'll probably enjoy curling up on your couch with a good book and a cup of tea. You appreciate the calm and quietness that your home provides. When you do leave the house, you seek out activities that will enhance and excite your thinking, or even put it to the test. These are not always entirely intellectual. For example, you might enjoy rock climbing as a challenge or be fascinated by how quickly you can learn a skill. On the other hand, unless there is a chance of stimulating conversations, simply partying or dining out just because appears to be a waste of time. Your time is valuable, and you prefer to spend it on meaningful activities. 4. You spend time reflecting on your life. Old souls are willing to accept responsibility beyond their years, and do not always rely on others to take care of them. Unlike many others, you do not constantly find life to be unjust. You're aware that unexpected events might occur, and you're aware that how you deal with them is mostly up to you. You accept responsibility for your decisions and actions. This is because you have learned to consider your life seriously and to take the time to learn from your experiences to apply these lessons in the future. 5. You give remarkably mature advice. Because you're quite mature and follow your instincts, you tend to give extraordinarily sound advice that not only astonishes others, but occasionally even surprises you. You're a great listener who makes time to answer questions. You can also readily read between the lines and perceive things that are not said. Your intuition informs you of things that other peoples are not aware of. These characteristics make you someone in whom others want to confide. You come across as genuine, and others trust you wholeheartedly, even if they find your maturity and insight frightening at times. 6. You're independent and prefer to follow your path. Because old souls like to be self-sufficient, they aren't eager to be leaders, and they don't actually need one. As a result, your philosophy is live and let live, as you aren't particularly judgmental of what others do. They have their preference, and you have yours. That's why you're perplexed when others criticize you. Why should they care if you're not bothering anyone? You prefer to pursue your own interests and are not afraid to work on your own. 7. As a child, you preferred mature companies and activities. Preferring to spend time with adults as a child is arguably one of the most striking indications of an old soul. Of course, you enjoyed playing with other kids and sharing their spirit of adventure, but you also enjoyed engaging with adults who took you seriously enough to pique your interest. You like spending time with adults because of what you can learn from them. You appreciated their stories and wisdom, whereas you thought your peers to be somewhat stupid. Simply put, you favored more adult-like activities like reading, conversing, and drinking tea. 8. You're the epitome of calm. If you can remain calm and patient in the face of adversity, you're most likely an old soul. Others may perceive you as uninterested or disconnected, but you simply have a different method of dealing with pressure. What's the point of becoming agitated and stressed? It will not make things better. When everyone else is panicking, you keep your cool and calmly work the problem. You are the hurricane's eye. You may bend, but you do not shatter. 9. You feel connected to the past. You're fascinated by history, your own past as well as the lives of others, are a source of information and wisdom. This explains why you feel more connected to older people. You cherish their knowledge and appreciate what they can teach you. You too perceive history as a dynamic process and are fascinated by how people lived before modern technology. You even regard yourself as a product of history. As a result, you value older people and have no sympathy for individuals who show little care for them. You believe in looking after the elderly. 10. You don't see the fuss about the latest craze. While others appear to be rushing to keep up with the latest fashions or fads, you perceive it all as a waste of time. What's the point of it all? After all, isn't it true that here now, gone tomorrow? You prefer to stick to tried and true methods. Sure, if you can see the benefit of having a tablet computer, you're completely willing to purchase one. But what's the point of buying a new smartphone with a higher resolution camera when your old one still shoots perfectly decent photos? You are not defined by the latest gadgets or how fashionable you are. Your possessions serve a useful function, such as satisfying your own sense of taste or providing entertainment. 11. You value learning. Old souls enjoy discovering new things. It doesn't even have to serve a functional purpose. You simply enjoy broadening your knowledge and feel a great sense of satisfaction when you master a new subject. You're the type of person who learns to paint in oil just for fun, or learns a new language to better interact with a foreign friend and learn more about their culture. Learning is a type of growth and personal development for you. 12. You don't confuse being busy with being productive. As an old soul, you don't need any extra stress or drama in your life. That's because you understand how to organize your work and relationships without putting yourself under constant stress. You know how to unwind. You cherish your peace and quiet, and you find methods to minimize the stress that so many of your friends and acquaintances appear to have. You recognize that being busy and being productive are not identical. As a result, you prioritize your job, doing what needs to be done, but still making time for yourself and enjoying something meaningful. 13. For you, what's inside is what counts. Old souls do not seek others' approval or admiration. They are aware of their own worth. They don't have to rely on likes or followers on social media to feel good about themselves. They also don't need a prestigious job or a flashy car to make themselves feel significant. If you're an old soul, you understand that your knowledge, wisdom, and character are what truly matter. You don't have to waste time, money, or effort to impress others. You are aware of what you have to offer. Relying on the opinions of others for validation is a never-ending pursuit that is continuously changing. Your personal life and self-esteem are far more important to you than what others think of you. Furthermore, if you are genuinely true to yourself and your values, you will earn the respect of others without even trying to. Now you have a much better understanding of what it really means to be an old soul. So what do you think? Are you one of the old souls? Or do you perhaps know someone who is? What are the most interesting characteristics you think the old soul has? Please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching this Thrivetastic video. So if you found it valuable, consider subscribing to our channel and joining our awesome community. And if you're still hungry for more, we handpicked this awesome Thrivetastic video for you to watch next.